Herzlich begrüßen zur Pressekonferenz zum Spieltag. Hier als Rest München ist Frau Reisinger. Ich darf zunächst wie immer den Gästecoach sehr herzlich begrüßen, zu meiner Rechten Christian Brittlich und zu meiner Linken wie immer der Cheftrainer des ERC München, Pierre Pagy. Endstand auf unserem Spieltag 0:4 aus Sicht der Münchner. Zuschauer offiziell 3.112 und darf Christian Brittlich zunächst bitten.
Ich denke, dass wir heute taktisch mit das beste Spiel der Saison abgeliefert haben. Wir haben uns alle 5 Mann auf dem Eis immer zusammen auch bewegt. Wir waren immer kompakt. Wir haben auch versucht, trotzdem Druck zu machen, vorzuchecken in einem kompakten System. Wir wollten, dass München keine Räume hat, dass die individuell guten Spieler sich eben nicht entfalten können. Das ist uns sehr, sehr gut gelungen. Wir haben gute Beine heute gehabt, läuferisch waren wir sehr stark. Unterzahl war super, haben uns auch taktisch sehr gut eingestellt, weil im ersten Spiel haben wir, glaube ich, 5 Tore bekommen. Es war ein bisschen eine Ehrensache, heute hier da Antwort zu geben. Das ist uns auch, denke ich, sehr, sehr gut gelungen. Im zweiten Drittel war ich selber teilweise ein bisschen überrascht, wie wir uns auch festsetzen konnten. Und da waren die Jungs, denke ich, in diesem System heute perfekt. Da hat jeder den anderen auf der Defensivseite auch unterstützt, schnell die Scheibe laufen lassen, Scheiben zum Tor, viele Scheiben zum Tor, war immer brandgefährlich. Riesenkompliment an meine Jungs nach 3 Niederlagen, dass sie heute wieder so eine Antwort gegeben haben. Dankeschön.
Ja, das ist wirklich herzlichen Dank, Pierre Pagy. Ich darf auch dich bitten, das nicht so viel zu kommentieren.
Well, there's nothing written in the sky that we're supposed to win every game. We have to work. What's the difference between 6-0 in Düsseldorf and 0-4 in München? Business, like you said. They came with a plan. We went to Düsseldorf with a plan. And all week, I said to Helmut, the ref, Helmut, you got good drills, but the guys are not doing things right. Helmut, the guys are not doing things right. Every time we won 2 games this year, we took a week to 2 off. We won 2 games against the Russians, we took a month off. We won 2 games against Hamburg and Düsseldorf, and we took a week or 2 off. Recently, even though we lost 9-0 and 3-0, we have won 4 games out of 6. We finally talked to the team and tried to get that. We had it going. Tonight, before the game, Red Bull had 31 goals, 5-on-5. Düsseldorf had 14. And we had 7 goals in the power play, and they had 12. So we had 38 goals to 26. And we lost 4-0 because there was no mentality to follow a plan, to be patient. Because when you play Düsseldorf, it's like playing Hans Sack or Sean Simpson when he was coaching in Hamburg. Sometimes it was 13 chances to 12 against Sean. And the players were ready mentally. And then you knew that Düsseldorf, and everybody's trying to get better. Düsseldorf has been better. Berlin's been better. Berlin came here, they had won a big game, they was trying to get going, and we got going, and we won. And we told the team, if you stop getting better or want to pay the price, then somebody's going to get better. Because right now, if you see the standings before the game tonight, the top came down and the bottom came up. Because a lot of teams got better. Düsseldorf got better. A lot of teams got better. And the top dropped. And tonight was an opportunity to show that we're not what we have done since the start of the season, but we did show the same thing. So, you know, the most insulting thing to the team is Herpik went to Salzburg to watch the game last night. The kid was one of the 3 best players in the game against Berlin. He took a 3-hour drive last night to watch a junior team. Tonight it was nothing. So to me, as a young kid, that's such a good kid. I don't know where he got the arrogance, but the whole team is like that right now. And it's a good team. But I think coaches right now, we just have to straighten the team and to make it to a team, because we have a lot of individuals. Right now, the guys that have won before have to talk more than the guys that have not won. I think maybe it's something that's happening too much right now. The guys that have won have to stand up, and because we had it going now, and there's 3 more games before the break. This was 6 points, and there's 3 more games. That's 18 points. So we got to go to Ingolstadt and be really ready. But it's compliment him because he started and he was struggling and he's coming back, and it's not easy, and you got everybody on the same page, and they want a big game. But if we get on the same page, we're going to win some big games. But it's, hey, we're in 6th place, we have a chance to move to 5th place, and we do something like this. And everybody is bad. I mean, I can't think of one defenseman that was really good. I can't think of too many forwards who were very good. So what happened? We had all week. And the guys were not very good all week, so coaches have to do a much better job at controlling these animals, that's for sure. That's the way it is. It's my job. I mean, you know, when you're a father, you have sons and daughters, you gotta say no. You don't say yes because you're afraid to lose your kids. You don't lose your kids. Guaranteed. And today, kids spend more time with coaches than teachers. But unfortunately, kids spend more time with agents than coaches and teachers. That's a problem. All due respect. When kids spend too much time with people who talk about money all the time, you lose focus. Wasn't Dusseldorf's problem today, but I'll tell you one thing, everybody in the whole world, that's one big problem. To work, and to love, and to play for passion, and to play, and all of a sudden, there's 2 teams, and one of them is better. Tonight, Dusseldorf is better. But you have to understand that it's not written in the sky that we should win every game, but if we prepare well and learn the difference, and I thought we did recently. We got shellacked in Mannheim and against Cologne here, but we won 4 out of 6 before tonight. And then the coaches, something happened in front of us. We didn't correct it. Anyway, you know, let the Dusseldorf, he doesn't have to listen to this bullshit all day. But I guarantee you, we have a good team. So we'll correct it. But we'll have to get a lot tougher with some guys. And if they can't handle it, so be it. We're not afraid to lose our kids. We're going to shape up our kids into a good team. But being nice this week didn't pay off at all. Zero.
Vielen Dank. Herr Paget, gibt es so eine Frage?
Ja, danke schön. Wie erklären Sie sich die Einstellung der Mannschaft heute speziell?
The spirit.
I think they want to win, but they didn't want to pay the price. I've never seen a player, he's never seen a player who wants to lose. My grandmother doesn't want to lose, she can't pay the price. These guys can. They did. So, you know, I want to win, yeah, they want to win too. Englishman wants to win too, so you got to figure out what the price is. Well, the price is too high. Get out of the business, play another game. Because every night you got, the price is different depending on the other team. Yes. I mean, our guys wanted to win. They didn't pay the price this week. They didn't pay the price tonight, so they're lost. I don't know that I can pay the price on Sunday. That's what it is in our business.
Wie erklären Sie denn diese große Zahl an technischen Fehlern Ihres Teams? Also Pässe auf kurzer Distanz, die nicht zum eigenen Mann kommen, Schwierigkeiten bei der Puckannahme, also so ganz elementare Dinge, die man in der DEL eigentlich so selten sieht.
Well, like I say, I think we have to take responsibility. it's the players. Players make the difference. Coaches don't make the difference, systems don't make the difference. The execution, it's in practice. When we practice good, usually we play good. In practice, we're below average this week. You say, why? Guys, break is coming. Everybody gets a nice break in November. Why are guys taking a break right now? I mean, maybe I should just stop now to say, give credit to Düsseldorf, they played a good game. But, I mean, it's a home game, and I didn't see fire in people's eyes. I saw people try, Richmond play one-on-one, and Grand Lewis play one-on-one, and Barda plays one-on-one, and somebody else plays one-on-one, and all of a sudden they say, well, they didn't remember it. There was nothing wrong with passing, it was just wrong when they didn't pass. 2-on-1 hockey. But when you play against Hanzak, Sean Simpson, or Düsseldorf tonight, you gotta know what to do, because otherwise, they're gonna play with your mind. And you have to have a very strong mind to be patient for 60 minutes against somebody like this. I mean, he tried that system in Beakingham and won the championship. We played once in Minsk in front of 15,000 people in the Continental Cup. And they had 5 guys lined up at that blue line in front of 15,000 fans in their own rink for 60 minutes. And you have to know how to do it. You have to. Ingolstadt is different. Cologne's different. Cologne's different. Mannheim's different. Wolfsburg's different. Düsseldorf is Düsseldorf. Thank you.
What's your comment on the rugby?
What's in the rule book? I read the rule book and I say no hooking, no interference on face-offs, no interference, no hooking, no slashing, and fighting is allowed. Interference, hooking is not allowed. I don't know when the rule book changed, but it did change. Since 2010, the rule book has changed. 3 years ago, I was in Salzburg 2 weeks before the playoffs, and the league, the president, the referees, and the IHF said, we want more fighting, we want every fight to be 2 minutes. I've never heard that, I've been watching for 41 years. 2 weeks before the playoffs, that's what they said. Whoa. So you asked me to comment on fighting tonight? If you go to Austria right now, it's the toughest, meanest league in Europe. They don't call it. Who was the most penalized team in the World Championship last year? Austria. They went straight down to the league. They don't call penalties during the year, so they go to the World Championship, the most penalized team, and then down. So, fighting is not the problem. You can eliminate fighting if you want to, but you got to eliminate the other stuff if you want Germany to do well in the Olympics and the World Championship and the European trophy. You have to play a faster game so we can beat the Swedes, the Finns, the Swiss, the Czechs, the Russians, and all the other teams. Got a lot of work to do. But good question, but the biggest problem is if they're going to play that style, then you can't let them hook interfere, and you'll see a different game if that happens. I don't think you can play that style of game if you don't hook, because you're in all the time, and we're just flying. But if you hook and grab, and you can play that style, it's the most efficient system in the world for sure. 1-3-1 Swedish. Won a lot of championships. Why? Because they didn't call the penalties. As soon as they start calling, they do. In Austria, there were 2 teams in the finals last year, Vienna and Klagenfurt, 2 Swedish coaches. Trapped the 1-3-1, fucking grabbing, no penalties. People on Thursday says it was the most boring finals they've watched in many years. the Olympics or the World Championship. But if you play that style and they call it penalties, anyway, our game should be the most spectacular, fastest game in the world. With lots of hitting. That's allowed.
Von der Komik von heute Abend gibt es Neues rund um Niklas Teufel?
There's so many rumors right now, to be honest with myself. I don't worry about any of that stuff. I think the most important thing was that Kevin Wright playing. We said he was going to play 30 games. All of our young kids, their goalies especially. When I was a goalie, we told Shurasov, Zivzler, and Stefanicin that they would play 30. It was easy because we had a farm team in Oberliga, we had an under-20 team, and we had an under-18 team, and it was easy to find 30 games. Here you have NHL. So it's tricky because they can only come up and down 3 times. So we need a new system for them to make sure our kids play, develop, come back and win. Grashnar in Salzburg, we sent him to the young teams, and when he won, we brought him up. He played 30, 40 games. He got better and better, and right now he's one of the best goalies in Europe, almost getting back to last year. So, I think the key right now is Wright playing, Weitzman is getting a chance, and then Jimmy Hurdle was injured. Total fast and got injured.
Could be.
Well, it's the same as going to fashion. Dusseldorf, they worry about fashion, here they worry about the total fast.
Jo, dann noch eine allerletzte Frage.
We should let him go.
Okay,
Why don't you go? Wait, he was
Now
saying,
he's done, now he's done.
when I left the room last time, we beat him 6-0, he stayed there and he yelled at the referees and the media. He was madder than me. Where'd you? I heard about it. I was gone.
I played Gong for it.
This season. I remember that.
Yeah.
Wie erklären Sie denn jemandem, der die DEG nicht so oft sieht, warum sie so wenig Punkte haben? Was haben Sie denn heute so anders gemacht im Vergleich zu den übrigen Spielen? Und Sie haben heute auch nur mit 3-1 gespielt, das kann ja nicht die Lösung für die gesamte Saison wahrscheinlich sein. Ja.
Also, dass wir wissen, von was wir reden, ja, nicht, dass wir Äpfel mit Birnen kämpfen. Dann haben wir eine Italien, das ist der Zweitliga. Ja, das haben wir auch vor 2 Wochen mal ganz klar gestellt. Wir arbeiten mit ganz vielen jungen Spielern. Also wenn ich Durchschnitt mal sehe, 22, teilweise 21, wir haben jetzt am Anfang waren und so weiter. Wir haben ja nicht diese qualitativ hochbegabten Spieler, die garantieren jedes Spiel 3, 4, 5 Tore. Wir müssen viel arbeiten dafür, was der Pierre auch davor gesagt hat. Jede Mannschaft will am Wochenende gewinnen. Du hast immer Gegner vor der Nase. Wir haben die letzten 3 Spiele verloren, hatten 2 Heimspiele gegen eigentlich gute Mannschaften, Ingolstadt, Hamburg. Wenn du 3-2 verlierst, 3-2 verlierst, 4-2, also 2 Sekunden Verschluss, das vierte war Amerika. Also da hat die Mannschaft auch gut gespielt. Heute sind die Tore reingegangen, ja, wir haben das Momentum gehabt, ziemlich am Anfang schon, so wie in Straubing, haben wir 6-2 gewonnen. Auch so wie in Köln, haben wir 4-2 gewonnen. Also wenn wir als Trainer das jedes Mal garantieren könnten, oder vorher schon wissen, was der auch gesagt hat, das ist nicht im Himmel, dass du das vorher schon siehst, das Spiel muss erst gespielt werden. Nur wir tun uns eben offensiv, Verwertung der Chancen und so weiter, schwerer wie Mannschaften, die natürlich andere Mittel haben. Ich wünsche jeder Mannschaft noch mehr. Nicht, dass man das, ich missverstanden werde. Das würde für die ganze Liga besser sein. Ich bin froh, wenn meine Jungs Chancen ausnutzen, wenn sie so spielen wie heute. Das haben wir letztes Jahr schon immer gesagt, es geht um Leidenschaft bei uns, es geht um diese Förderung der jungen Spieler, die aus der zweiten Liga kommen, aus der DLL von Düsseldorf, in 18, 19 ins kalte Wasser geschmissen werden und sich Woche für Woche beweisen müssen. Wenn wir solche Spiele wie heute, deswegen ist es mir so wichtig, dass wir taktisch, dass wir als Team heute so zusammengestanden sind. Das ist mir so wichtig. Weil dann kann es sein, dass wir regelmäßiger tun.
Also mehr Disziplin heute taktischer Art.
Nee. Chancenauswertung, da kommen so viele Sachen dazu. In Augsburg haben wir auch super angefangen, dann haben wir 6-1 verloren. Dann haben die 2 Tore gemacht und das 2-0 hinten, das war das Spiel komplett ein anderes Spiel. Also Spiele laufen auch von Szenen, Entscheidungsszenen. Wenn wir das 1-0 schießen, wer weiß, wie das Spiel ausgeht. Es gibt Energie, dann setzt du nach, dann fällt es 2 und es ist noch mehr Selbstvertrauen. Auf der anderen Seite dann Zuschauer zu Hause spielst du, das ist immer so eine Momentumsache. Heute war das auf unserer Seite und du hast der Pierre auch gesagt, das ist 100% richtig. Ja? You have to pay the price when you play a game like this. Und den haben wir heute bezahlt. Wir waren bereit für die Zweikämpfe. Wir haben gebremst, damit wir 4, 5 Leute immer hinter der Scheibe haben, dass wir uns helfen können. Weil wir haben die jungen Spieler verlieren eben auch mehr Zweikämpfe wie erfahrene Jungs, die da 10 Jahre schon in der NHL, AHL und so weiter gespielt haben. Das muss man auch, das weiß ich. Wenn wir uns so helfen, tut sich ja jeder Gegner schwer. Das haben wir auch gesehen. In Straubing ist das eine super Heimmannschaftsstraubing. Da haben sich auch die Zähne ausgenutzt. Köln zu Hause. Nur ob wir das jede Woche so spielen können, das ist die große Frage.
Ja, dann bedanke ich mich bei den Trainern noch ganz kurz. Die nächsten 2 Spiele, zweimal auswärts für den ISW, den Sonntag in Ingolstadt, am Freitag 1. November in Hamburg und das nächste Heimspiel am Sonntag 3. November 16:30 Uhr gegen die Augsburger Panther. Ich bedanke mich für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit und wünsche immer den Gästen eine gute, vor allem gesunde Heimfahrt. Und wir sehen uns hoffentlich am 4. November in Augsburg. Danke.